We know that the 4 steps of human transformation, the very first one is to help people see things from just a simply different perspective. In many cases, it's a slightly different perspective,
Yeah.
because when you see different, you begin to think different. And so, what happened with this particular organization is we were having ongoing conversations and to see if there was any opportunity to help them. Could we help them? Number one, uh, did we want to help them? Number two, and number three, did they feel like they needed help? And that's one of the things we're really curious about, because I think it's that third point that I'm becoming more aware of is not everyone wants to be helped, and that's okay. Um,
Yeah, that is okay.
I come at this from a servant heart. I want to help financial brands stop losing loans and deposits because I see that there are unseen blind spots in their buying journeys, specifically their digital buying journeys that are costing them millions in loans and deposits. And not everyone wants to see that, though. Not everyone wants to lift the rock up and look at all the bugs scurrying underneath because it's going to make some people feel uncomfortable. And I think that's where this narrative has led. And so instead of taking a new adventure, taking a hero's journey, they've just said, you know what? We're okay right now. We're okay with where we're at. But where we're at, if I'm looking at this very objectively, has taken some steps back because specifically the budget to build this new brand's website
Yeah, let's get into that.
was around $10,000. And this is an organization that is pushing $1 billion in assets.
Yeah.
So it's not. I would say it's more of your average community financial institution. I think about another organization though that we worked with for comparison's sake, that went through the same type of an experience. They went through a merger, went through a couple mergers actually,
Yep.
launched a new brand, built an entirely new website, but they didn't just build a website. They built a digital growth engine, a website being a one core component of that. And they built a website that sells. It truly was a lead generation capability that
Do you remember what their budget was or what they spent?
I want to say it was probably everything encompassing because they worked with another agency,
Yes.
in addition to our advisory. If I was to just take a guesstimate, it was around between 200 to $250,000.
And what was their
Uh,
asset size
they
after the
were about a little over $1 billion in assets. And
Wow.
the other thing for this particular organization that invested, let's say 25 times, 30 times the amount of who inspired this conversation today, this other organization is continuously reinvesting and optimizing their website that sells through ongoing secret shopping studies, through content that is helping first and selling second.